Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal. It's a big one this weekend. It's Liverpool again. It seems like we only played them like a week ago, and we're playing them again. And we're actually going to play them again at the beginning of next month. So you're going to see a lot of Liverpool for the next for in the space of like 2 3 months, and it's become even bigger than what it was or should have been. It's always big. I mean, obviously since we went out of the Carabao Cup, we don't want to also leave the FA Cup early again, back-to-back seasons. There's already this thing about just throwing away cups, the Europa League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup. We don't want to do it again. We are unlucky to be getting Liverpool in the first round. It could have been great to get an easier team, so you get a win and then you enjoy the break. But this is a game now that has become must win. If you lose this game, all of a sudden it's 3 losses in a row, and then you have like 2 week break. You have a 2 week break, which is it's quite long. It's quite a long break after losing 3 games in a row. Luckily, we at home. It's a home game against Liverpool. Luckily, Mohamed Salah has left for the AFCON as well, but also for us, the likes of Tomiyasu have left. But it's a home game, so I'm a little bit more confident than what I would have been if it was at Anfield. Obviously, if we draw the game, we go to Anfield, which should not be ideal in terms of fixture congestion and also just another tough game at Anfield. Hopefully, last month was the last time we went to Anfield. Now, we recently, the last 3 4 games, they actually have a decent record against Liverpool. Between 2015 and 2021, it was terrible. They were beating us every single time. They were, beating us home and away, Carabao Cup, all those competitions, Premier League. But right now, this season, we were able to draw at their place. Last season, we were able to draw at their place and beat them at our place. So it's like 2 years or something, 2.5 years since they last beat us. Can we keep that record going? We already have that advantage of Salah not playing against us. Can we mark out the rest of the players? They still have some quality players in Jota and Diaz and all those guys. I don't know how much both managers are going to rotate since there's like a 2 week break for both teams. I think Liverpool will be playing in the same week that we are playing. I think they'll be playing against Bournemouth. So there's a break for both teams. No one is playing next weekend in the Premier League. Both teams will be resting. Big game either way, big game. This is a competition that we really love. We haven't been able to progress recently as much as we've wanted. Man City eliminated us in the 4th round last season. There's a time Nottingham Forest eliminated us as well from the 4th round or 3rd round as well. It hasn't been great recently in the FA Cup. Since we won it in 2020, we haven't been able to really progress at all the following 3 seasons. Hopefully, this is the season we are able to do that. If we beat Liverpool, then in the next round, you might be able to get an easier draw because there's still a lot of teams that are in this competition. And remember, if you beat Liverpool, that's one top dog out of the competition already, which also opens up space for your team, which is great. Last time we played against Liverpool in December, we took an early lead. It was very even. We both had like 13 shots. We had almost the same number of corners. I think 50-50 possession, almost the same number of fouls. We had everything. Basically, everything was similar between us and Liverpool. They had kind of a couple of better chances, like the one for Alexander-Arnold hitting the post. But also, if you look at Martinelli's chance in the first half and Saka going past the goalkeeper in the first half, maybe those should have been goals as well. So I think it is a fair result. But you're welcoming them back to the Emirates. If you are going to this game after beating West Ham and Fulham, I think we'd have been going high on confidence, and Liverpool would have been a little bit doubtful after picking a point at their place. But since after we drew with them, they've been able to pick up good wins against the likes of Newcastle, and I think it was Burnley or someone. They're coming into this higher confidence than us, definitely, for sure. They are now top of the table. Last time we played them, we are the ones who are top of the table. Things have rapidly changed within a week. So we'll need a bit of luck as well, and you'll need to take your chances. In the FA Cup, you cannot let the other team score fast and all that. Is a knockout. If you mess around, you're out of the competition. If you draw, you go to Anfield, which you don't really want. Since there's a 2 week break after this, we can afford to go with everyone in the squad. We can't afford to rest players and play youngsters. If you're playing like a League One or League Two team, you could say, you know what, give Nwaneri game time, start Kivior at centre back, and let's see. But I don't think we can afford it. I think we'll have to go the likes of Saliba and those guys in this game. Hopefully you win the game and then you enjoy the 2 break. At least you go into the 2 week break having won a game. That is exactly what we need. So which kind of lineup shoot, attack, go for. So this is what I'd go for if I was the manager. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale starts in the FA Cup for me. He's a very capable goalkeeper. It's not like you're throwing in a goalkeeper who's absolutely terrible. No, Ramsdale is very good as well. So I'd play Ramsdale. Back four, we don't have people in the back four, man. Zinchenko is injured. Tomiyasu's now gone as well. So you're basically stuck with 5 defenders, and those are the ones we are going to have to use. If we were playing a different fixture, I'd be willing to change the formation to a back three. But since it's Liverpool and, Diaz and those guys in the wings, they are very good teams. So we have to respect them in terms of the formation as well. So I'd stick with the back four, and I'd go with Gabriel Saliba, Ben White, and Kivio. Not that we have any other options. Those are the only options we have at the moment. Not ideal to have Kivio at left back, but thankfully Salah is not there. If Salah was there, I don't know what would have done. Would have maybe had to play a back three or back five or something, just to cope with Salah and Trent on that side. If Trent will start, let's wait and see. But that should be my back four. In terms of the midfield, I would start Jorginho. Yes, Jorginho would be my number 6. I think when the likes of Odegaard were injured, I think he played well in 2-3 Champions League games. I think against Sevilla, home and away, he played really well. So I'd play him in this particular game. And then right in front of Jorginho, I would go with Rice, and I've jumped the course. I'm going to the wrong one, but yes, I'd play Rice, and then I'd also play Odegaard in the midfield, and then up front, I've given you the team is Ali. But yes, I'd play Saka on the right side, I'd play Jesus on the left side, and I'd play Havertz up front. That would be my lineup. So I've done something different there. I was thinking, go with Edin Ketia. I'm not really sure. I was thinking start Jesus up front. I'm not really sure. So for this one, since Martinelli has not been on form, I'd play Gabriel Jesus on the left side. And then Saka starts again, and then Havertz up front. Let's see what Havertz can do up front. So that is what I'd do. So the midfield, I'd have Rice, Odegaard, Jorginho. Obviously, up front, you can have Jesus and keep playing Martinelli on the left side, or play Trossard on the left side, whichever you want. But for me, that is what I want to see. I want to see Havertz, Jesus, and Saka. I want to see Havertz as a number 9, how it works. But I doubt he will go for that. I'm thinking he will. Jorginho might start. Defense, I think we're just forced to go with that. I think up front, he might start in Nketiah and maybe Martinelli or Saka. Whoever starts, just hope it works, because it really needs to work against Liverpool. And then on the bench, you allowed 9 subs in the FA Cup. I'd have Cedric, Trossard, Martinelli, Smith-Rowe, Nketiah, Nelson, Nwaneri, and Sousa, obviously, and David Dreyer. Not bad in terms of game changes. You can bring in Martinelli, Smith-Rowe, Trossard in out of numbers. Some people would ask for Smith-Rowe to start, but that would mean you drop back Rice to the Jorginho position, and he starts Smith-Rowe and Odegaard. And for me, I want to see Jorginho and Rice starting together in midfield and allow Declan Rice to push forward a bit. So that's my starting lineup for this game. Let me know your starting lineup. My prediction, I'm going to go for Arsenal 2-1 win. I'm hoping that we progress. Whichever score that it is, I just don't want a draw to go to Anfield, but obviously just make sure you don't lose. Everything is pointing out to be another draw between Arsenal and Liverpool. I'd not be surprised if it's another draw, but I'm going to go for 2-1 win, just because Salah is not there. Hopefully it kind of helps us more than it helps them. So 2-1 to Arsenal. Goal scorers, I'm going to go with Jesus and Saka to score in this one. So let me know starting lineup, let me know a prediction, let me know how seriously you're taking this competition. For me, I don't want to go out of this one as well. We have to stay there. We have to stay in this competition. If you beat Liverpool, the next team that you're going to face could be easier, and that is the 4th round, the 5th round, you never know. Unless you're giving Man City the next round, you have to take this competition seriously. It's an opportunity for silverware. If you don't win the Premier League and you win the FA Cup and the Champions League, no one will even complain about the Premier League, believe me. So this is a huge, huge competition for us. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.